Hi, y'all, and welcome to Horizon's High Point. I'm Horizon. You probably could have figured that out, but you know, it is what it is. I'm Horizon. This is Horizon's Hype, where I talk about K-pop comebacks from the previous month, usually, but I skipped April because I didn't feel like talking about April by itself. So I'm combining April and May to talk about spring comebacks. Yay! That's what you're getting. So take it. Eat it. Eat that. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of songs I'm gonna talk about, and that's that. Is there anything I need to preface? Not really. I just talk about comebacks if I like them or not. How I feel about them, if they're memorable. XYZ by Q. Yeah, it's fun. And I like put the videos like in it when I talk about it. It's great. So pay attention. Oh, here's what I wanted to preface. That was a loud clap, sorry. If you don't know a song, or if there's specific songs you want to hear me talk about, I leave timestamps below where you can just click on certain ones and you can just listen to that one. Or if you want to listen to new songs or you want to catch up on some new stuff, that's what this is for, in my opinion. But it's not even an opinion, it's just like fact. Like if you want new music, this is the place, because I'm listening to a lot of things within the K-pop realms. I don't listen, or I shouldn't say listen, but I'm not talking about every single song that came out in the past 2 months, because there's way too many. In K-pop, too many. But I'm here to be a resource for you to spice up your K-pop life. So if you don't feel like looking up the new underground K-pop music that's coming out and whatnot, come here and I'll talk about it. Yeah, that's the point of Horizon's Hype. I wanted to preface that. Great. So timestamps will be below. This video is probably gonna be 2 hours because I think I wrote down 60 songs. So it might even be 3. We'll see. Editing should be fun. Anyways, let's start with I don't know how to say this group's name. ILV equals 1. I'm looking up their name, but the group is ILY1, and there's like a little semicolon with it. ILE1. ILE1. That's what it is in Korean. ILE1. Whatever. It is a group consisting of, why can't they just tell me the fucking number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 members. Their comeback title is called Love and Bloom. And the song is not bad. I can say that confidently. Not bad. My first impression I wrote down was that it reminded me of Oh My Girl with the magical concept. Because girl, there was a lot going on in the music video. It's a tropical house kind of song. So if you like what is that Oh My Girl song? Dun Dun. That's not Dun Dun Dance. What? Be nice in the comments, because I could hear someone be like, how do you not know that song? It is what it is. But you know, if you like Oh My Girl's like newer stuff where it sounds like that kind of stuff. I don't know that song title. It sounds like that, essentially. That's what it reminds me of, at least. But anyway, the song's cute, but looking back at all the comebacks over the past 2 months, and then I saw that, I was like, oh, that was a debut that happened 2 months ago. I forgot. I completely forgot about them. They're from SCENM Entertainment. I have no clue what the entertainment is. We don't know if, well, you might not know, but like if you're not from a well-known entertainment in K-pop, it's kind of like, who are you? You know? And that's kind of how I feel about them. But they are good, because if you get into the dance break, get into them dancing, like they're performers for sure. They sing very high in the song. If you're not into like high girly songs, then this might not be the one for you. But the rapper kind of like balances that out, I do have to say, because the rapper has a nice husky voice, and I personally like the rapper's voice a lot. So there's a lot of potential in like the group based on the debut. I'm just curious of what the heck is happening next, because it was just a lot going on in that music video. So I don't know, but overall, it was good. It was good. I would say check it out. Was it one of my favorites? No, but it was nice. It was, I said decent and good for a debut. So that's promising coming from me, because I'm usually like, I hate this shit. A first listen? Girl. And that's that. All right, we're gonna move on to, this is probably one of my favorite songs this year. So Kwon Eunbi is annihilating everyone in K-pop right now with her music. I honestly think she is taking over Chungha's niche a little too much, because they be using the same choreographer, and a lot of the music that Eunbi is doing, Chungha could do just as well with a different like twang or twist or nuance to it, but it was still really nice. But point being, Kwon Eunbi came back with a song called Glitch. Like a glitch. And moving like a glitch. Yeah, I'm that glitch. That song, by far one of the top 5. It's gonna be on my top 5, absolutely. For spring. If I said summer comebacks earlier, I did not mean that. I meant spring. I feel like I might have said summer, but we're talking about spring. Anyway, one of the best songs to come out, honestly, this year so far. And we had a very fire early year with the comebacks that we had. So the way Glitch was hitting, that song's for the gays. That song is for the gays, truly. If she released that in the summer, it would have been a wrap. That or Esper, it would have been a wrap. Like, Summer Queen. But she released it a little earlier than that to just tease us with her greatness. Dance is fire. She looks really good, and the choreography that she's doing suits her really well. She looks real elegant and mature. Oh, I love when the As One girlies, or the ones that used to be in As One, do mature concepts, because there's some other souls that be doing stuff and they're like children, and I'm like, ugh, we have enough children in K-pop. Can you be like at least in your 20s? But the thing is, they be in their 20s acting like they're in their like prepubescent, like 11-year-old selves, which is fine. Release the inner child, you know? Heal the trauma, you know? But I want some mature pussy popping music too, and that's what Glitch is, truly. Like, that's a good ass song. There's not much more to it. That's one of my favorite songs that I'm gonna talk about on this whole video. I have so many more songs to talk about. So let's move on to Soon Cham Go Love Dive. Ooh, la 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 la, a summer dive, a secret paradise. I might be butchering the lyrics. Anyway, I've came back with Love Dive, and it's hard to believe they debuted this year. No, I think they might have debuted last year, like the very tail end of 2021. But it feels like they kind of debuted 2022. Regardless, this comeback was fire. I personally like it a lot more than 11 because it's calm. 11 was a lot to take in for me, but Love Dive was a calm slay. But it like bubbles to like this point of almost like doing a lot for a K-pop song, but it never gets there, and that's what's so exciting about it. it like, you know, some songs are like, I'm not gonna say anticlimactic because no one's gonna listen to an anticlimactic song, but like some songs have like anti-drops or like things like that, or like it's not what you expect in a pop song, and that's what this song was. It was this song that was like really consistent, but it still had its ups and downs and curves and nuances and different things to keep you interested. That's why I like the song so much. First listen, if you like IVE's 11 and you get to Love Dive, you're gonna be like, what is this? Because 11 is definitely like up, down, left, right, and like you going all over the place. Love Dive is like consistent, but it definitely has its little shocking surprises where it's like, oh, wait a minute, that was cool. So I'm a fan. The dance is cute. They're not dancing real hard. It's definitely a subtle slay. They're definitely like a pretty group. If that definitely makes sense, because they're not here to like dance super hard and prove like, yeah, we can get down like the guys in K-pop and we're not just feminine girls. It's not all that. Like they embrace the femininity truly, and they don't do a whole lot. But that's what eats about it, because the girls be doing too much nowadays, and they're like, okay, we can chill out. We can let them do all this hard work while we just, ooh, la 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 la. Girl, Love Dive was a slay. Absolutely. One of my favorites. It was definitely memorable, at least. And it was definitely like circulating everywhere on social media for the past month and a half. It's starting to die down now. I'm recording this in June, but woo, the impact that song had, wow, girl. So yep, hop on to it. And I can't even say hop on this song, but I'm going to talk about another comeback. It's by a guy group called EPEX with their song Anthem of Teen Spirit. It's Hagwon. That is in Chinese. I cannot read that, but anyway, Anthem of Teen Spirit. Teen. Come on, pronunciation. I said it was noisy. That was the first thing I wrote, noisy. But after zoning out and it's still playing, I like it. So it was one of those songs where like, if you hear it in passing, you might catch on and be like, wait, what is this song? But based on like the first minute, probably not. For me, I wasn't that big of a fan until like the middle of the song. I feel like that's too long to wait to enjoy a song. Who wants to wait a minute to enjoy something? You know? So I can say it's not for me, but there's beauty in the song, that's for sure. I said it sounds like a MonstaX song I'm not a big fan of. I can't even say which one it is. Because honestly, most MonstaX music, I'm kind of like, it's all right. But like, because MonstaX is doing it, it's like meaningful and like I like it because it's them doing it. I don't have an attachment to EPEX, so if they do music like that, I'm like, what is going on, girl? And that's why I felt like listening to this song. But it's not bad. It's just like, I definitely know my taste, and this wasn't it. So if you think of a MonstaX song that sounds like real generic, because they do have a good amount of those within the discography, like title music from MonstaX, a lot of it can sound generic. I have some like, not visions in my head, but I can hear people saying like, isn't all the music generic? But you know, chill out. Truly. But you know, it's a refined taste. And it's not for me. I'll just leave it at that because there's a lot more I need to talk about. Like, we're gonna talk about ONEW's solo comeback. Yes, ONEW from SHINee. ONEW had a comeback called Dice. Dice was good. Dice was really good. Was it memorable? No. He sure as hell was not. But it was a nice little like, okay, ONEW's around and he's doing something. I'm gonna play a little bit of it so I can remember. Yeah. This song was cute. It was nice. It's definitely something like you can put on your playlist. Be like, oh my god, yeah, that song Dice from ONEW. I love that. But it is something where it's like, oh my god, you gotta listen to this song. It's so good. It's something that you kind of like cherish on your own. I don't think people really share how much they like this song, and that's kind of the problem. Because ONEW is a hidden gem of SHINee, in all honesty. We all know he's a good vocalist, but like, does everyone talk about how great he is overall? Compared to the others in SHINee, he's kind of left out. He's almost like an underdog, you know? And that's kind of what this song is. Which represents him really well, though. Like, if you want a song that like not everyone's listening to, you can have like your own personal connection to it without a whole bunch of other people like essentially tarnishing the song because they have all of this attachment to it as well. You know, this is a personal song that you can have for yourself. That's how I view it, and it's really nice. It's a nice chill. It's giving like road trip music. Yeah, I can see that, road trip music. Or like car ride music. Where like you just feel really good, the windows are down, you're going on the highway 70 miles an hour, you're trying to make sure you don't get pulled over, but you're still trying to go fast. This is the song. This isn't the song where like you're gonna push the pedal to the metal and like go super crazy. It's not that one. There's other songs for that. But like this is a nice little cruise. Sometimes you need that, yeah? So I liked it. I'm glad he came back, because SHINee really does no wrong. All of the members have had solos now. All of them have had great moments within all of their solo stuff on top of that. And plus they all work well as a group. Most groups can't do that. So just the fact that SHINee can still remain like this prototype model of like what the potential of a K-pop group can be is fascinating, because they've been around for a very long time. For K-pop years, very long. And granted, SM groups never disband, but like, SHINee just keeps going and going. I don't really ever want to see them stop. So again, very happy ONEW came back with this song called Dice. You should listen to it. And now we move on. We move on to, ooh, girl, okay. So Dreamcatcher. Yes, you heard me right, Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher came back with their song MAISON. I might be saying that wrong. I might be hitting a weird ass accent with it. MAISON. I don't know. Fuck me if I'm saying it wrong, literally or not. If you're cute, then let's do it. Anyway, that's not the point. This song was good. In a jungle. Please someone fight for us. You know what that fighting got them? They fought for their first win. They got a win with their song. Finally. They debuted in like 2015, 16. Never got a win until now. That is way too long, because they have been essentially pioneering their concept for years. This like dark, grungy, kind of, I don't want to say magical, because it's not necessarily magical in like the light juvenile sense. It's like almost like dark magic, like that vibe, and like with the rock sound, a little bit like EDM flair every now and then that they've been adding on over the past years. They've been really doing the thing, and they're finally like reaping the benefits of their hard work, because they've been really consistent with coming back year after year after year. They have comebacks like 2-3 times a year. And they're only now getting a win. They're practically in their like 7th year of being a group. What? Like, that's, congratulations, Dreamcatcher, because y'all really deserve that. And they really fought for it. Like, literally. That song was good. That was a really good song. And Dreamcatcher does a really good job with, not the beat, having their own concept and like own sound and exploring within that and always making it interesting. It might not be for you, because personally the Dreamcatcher sound overall is not for me, but they always have something interesting to bring with that sound, and that's what's so fascinating about them. And MAISON is definitely a great example of that song. Also, if you listen to the album that MAISON's on, all of the girls have a fucking solo and they all eat. What can I say? They all eat? Yeah, they all eat in their own way, because some of them are like real like soft and dainty. There's like a ballad. The rapper does this Disney Channel rock star kind of song. Like they all have their own little solo moment, but it's really cute at least, you know? So I highly suggest it. It's really good. Song one, MAISON by itself, but also the whole album overall. Highly suggest it. I would say it's one of the best that we're gonna get this year, because it's definitely a lot of different versatility, variety within the album. They do have their sound and their genre, but like they're exploring even more within it, and that's really cool. I really appreciate that with them, because they never stagnated, and they've been around for at least 10 years. I mean, granted, Dreamcatcher was Minx before they were Dreamcatcher, so they've definitely been around for at least 10 years. But like they're never getting boring or dull or bland or no. They're still very flavorful, very succulent, yum yum, juicy. I'm just gonna leave it at that, because yeah. We're moving on to okay, I like this group. It's a guy group on top of that. So Kids, I'm gonna look up how to say the name, but their name is DKZ now. They used to be Kids. Girl, how do you say their name? DKG, formerly known as Donkeys. They used to be called Donkeys. That is hideous. Okay. Point being, they came back with a song called Cupid, and Cupid is great. I like Donkey's music since last year when they came back with Crazy Night, because they had this angsty, I wouldn't say, I'm not gonna say angsty, but it's like this like teen spirit kind of with them, where it's like they're loud, they're proud, they're here. A lot of the music has like this kind of like yelling element, but it's very like expressive. And there's like the electronic sounds in it that I like a lot, but also like the syncopation, I don't know if that's the right word or not, but like the way they deliver the words of like their songs, stuff like that, I enjoy. Like it hits like a right spot in my brain. I'm like, yeah, do it more. Yeah, right there. I like the way you do it right there. Okay, anyway, back to the song. Cupid is great. I don't remember how it goes per se, but like I know for a fact that it's something that I'm going to cover eventually, because it's really nice. Oh, and okay, I have to play it a little bit to remember the dance, because the dance reminded me a little bit of Neon Punch, and I loved Neon Punch's concept with like this like shuffling kind of dance element where they just be moving. They be moving, because DKZ be getting down with their choreo. So between that and like the cute concept, but it's still like this like teenage, almost nostalgic element to it on top of that, I'm on board. I liked it. It was a good comeback. A lot of people don't really talk about this group though. That's a little worrying, because I don't want them to disband. I don't think they are, because I think they're starting to pick up some momentum. They've been around for a little bit, maybe 3 years, maybe. I don't know, but I like Cupid. Good song, I suggest it. If you want to get in my head of like what kind of taste I have with guy groups, this is a good example. Sound-wise, I can't tell you how most of these guys look because I don't remember how most of them look in all honesty. But the sound that they be given with their title tracks, yes. And that's the beans. And so we move on. Ooh, we move on to this comeback from Jessi. Lights, camera, action. I see you looking at my PIC. Hello. Ding 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 ding. Oh, gotcha. Submit. Submit. Okay. Submit. Submit. Okay. Submit. Submit. And ow, girl. Okay. Yeah. Jessi is like in the flow and in the momentum of her career now. It took her a while. She's been in the industry longer than most. I would say longer than even some idols have been alive, which is kind of sad. Not, I won't say sad, maybe weird. Weird might be the better word. But that was a good song. It was just catchy. Anyone could do that song, but the way Jessi is, because no one can really be Jessi. Jessi is Jessi, you know? So the way that she does the song, it is just so catchy. You can't help but zoom in, zoom out. Zoom in, it's, yes. It's almost like cookout music where it's like, yeah, oh my God, you know, I see you. And we all just chime along. Hot dog in hand, drink in the other. And it's what I love. It's a vibe, an absolute vibe. She definitely did that with that comeback, absolutely. I don't think she won anything with it, but sometimes just the fact that you can have a song be such a phenomenon for a little bit is like all you really need. Like I don't really think it even deserved a win, but it was definitely something that's memorable. I wonder for how long it's gonna be memorable though, but it's definitely something that it's like another song that's like, oh, Jessi, she had the song. We always think of like Ani and you can think of a lot of songs from her now. Like what that X. She has a lot of other songs. I'm not too big on her music, but like the point is it's another song under her belt where you're like, oh my God, I know that song from Jessi. That. Yeah, so that's the point. Don't at me because I can't remember her songs right now. And we're gonna move on. To Just Be. Just Be is a guy group. They had a comeback. I talk about them on and off. I remember talking about their debut and I was like, okay, I don't know what they're doing, but you know, they're doing. As you can see, the song is not for me because I can't say anything that great about it right now because I can barely even remember it. But I said I like their outfits in the music video. So I mean, that's something, you know? Come on, fashion. That's an important part of K-pop. Y'all covers know a lot about that. And the grunginess. I said I like the grunginess too. I think the aesthetic of the music video I did enjoy. That I can say, yeah. But the song definitely gives a MonstaX Reject song. That is literally a MonstaX Reject song. Like during the era of like Shootout and Beautiful and All In, like how all those songs, they all kind of sounded alike with MonstaX, but it all worked because it was MonstaX. Now, take songs that sound like those three songs, that's what this song sounds like, but it's not from a group that is as visually impactful as MonstaX. So it's like, what is going on? What are you doing? Just Be, what? Who are y'all? And some of y'all might know them and be like, oh my God, no, they're really great. And They might, but like based on the title tracks that they're giving, I'm kind of like, okay, not for me. There's something wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Some things are just not gonna be for me. Some things are not for me to understand. That song, I'm just like, they're okay. They are definitely performing though. I definitely feel, I don't know, you know how you can see how passionate some idols are and what they're doing, even though the song's kind of like, bleh. That's what they look like like performing in like the music video. Like they're definitely trying to serve with what they can. It's just not resonating for me. I feel kind of bad because like I can definitely see that they want the general public to like them and like make sure that they stay afloat and share their art and music and entertaining qualities with us. So overall, song's not for me, but Just Be is definitely still trying and doing their thing. If you like guy group music and if you like songs like the ones that I listed from MonstaX, that song might be up your alley and I suggest listening to it. But if you're a girl group fan like me and like guy groups are kind of like, probably not for you. And that's where I'll leave it at. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to this song. TAEYONG and, how do you say this? Wonstein? Wonstein. Wonstein. I might be saying that wrong. I want to say Wonstein, but that's what the Korean says. Wonstein. Anyway, y'all know TAEYONG from NCT because he's like the main person, right? I don't even know because I don't be keeping up. But he had a song called Love Theory. It was trending on TikTok. That's why I'm like, I have to talk about this. But also Wonstein, I don't know how to say his name. Someone give me a pronunciation in the comments, please, because I'm struggling. Wonstein, I'm calling him Wonstein for now on. Wonstein has some good music. Good music. I know it's supposed to be about TAEYONG, but like the fact that Wonstein is collabing with him, Wonstein's about to kick the fuck off because he has some good songs. But anyway, back to TAEYONG and Wonstein. This song is nice. Da, 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 da. Deeply and slowly. Like that. It's a vibe. It's something you would hear like throughout. I wouldn't even say I was about to say just Korea and like the little coffee shops and like the market areas where you'd be like getting clothes and food and shit. But I can hear this like in Koreatown, in your local hub of a city that has some Asian influence too. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. And the fact that Wonstein, I'm trying to say his name, I'm so sorry, y'all, is on it, it made it a lot better. Gotta be honest. It's one of the vibiest songs that has released in a little while. Like that's, yep. Like I'm thinking about like, I'm not comparing it to Love Scenario, but I'm thinking about like iKON and like when YG used to be the pioneers of hip hop sound before SM took over with NCT and somehow snatched that title from YG with a rude, nasty face on top of that snatch. Anyway, like it's giving that, like the impact that iKON used to have with like their vibey, like hip hop, R&B sound. That's what's happening with NCT. Yeah, I can say NCT. NCT's like stuff in general. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. And there's not much more I can say about that. I don't listen to it a whole lot, but I listen to it enough to know that that is a good song. I enjoy it. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Where is Momoland? Actually, don't answer that. They're probably disbanding soon. Ooh. And we move on. We move on to Sorn. Sorn had a release called Scorpio. And y'all know I have to talk about this release because I love me some astrology. And Scorpio was a good song. Was it great? It's bordering it. You can call it great, but it's good. I can confidently say good. Great, it's at least good. Yeah. Sorn is definitely on her I am a Disney Channel pop star gig, and I'm not opposed. It's working. I like it. It's giving nostalgia. It's giving, like, I wouldn't say early 2000s, but like mid 2000s to like early 2010s. Like, I am in a Disney Channel original movie, and I have been given this song to sing about the movie. It just happens to be about astrology, and I'm a Scorpio, so that's why I'm singing about Scorpio. I don't know, that's the story I made up for it, but it's good. It's not Sharp Objects by Sorn, because Sharp Objects was a slay. That slayed me. I was like not expecting that from her. But it's better than like Sorn's debut with that ballad, and everyone was like, at least I was confused. I'm not gonna speak for everyone. I was confused when she released that ballad. I was like, what is going on? Don't do that, girl. No. But Scorpio's nice. She's singing. It's given kind of like Vanessa Ann Hudgens, like a ballad that she would sing as Gabrielle in like High School Musical. That kind of vibe where it's kind of like, oh, why are you so emotional, girl? You still doing something nice, but what's going on? That's what it's giving. So you could like it and you could absolutely not. You know, it's one of those. It's a toss-up. Definitely flip a coin and you'll figure out if you like it or not, because it's a 50-50, but I liked it. It was good. I said I'll put it on my playlist. I said it was a little forgettable too, but it was worth talking about. You know what else is worth talking about? We're moving on. Yes, we're moving on. We're moving on to HotFelt. HotFelt is a girlie that used to be Wonder Girls, and then she went solo under a new name, because HotFelt definitely describes the kind of music that she does. She does sad girl music, but like it's really good emotional sad girl music. Where like if you need something that is like in the feels and like you're really gonna think about the lyrics, if like you really pay attention, or if you just want something that sounds kind of, I don't want to say depressing, but like it kind of is. I don't know. You know how like some people like are sad, so they listen to sad music to feel better because like it counteracts. That's kind of her music, but there's definitely a sense of optimism within every song that she has. It's not like super sad, but it's like sad enough where it's like, God, girl, you're going through a lot. That's her. But this song is a great example of it. The song is called Left. It's beautiful, heartfelt, sad girl music. That's what I wrote. And through the song, like, I kind of wanted to leave it because it was so sad, but I kept listening because you cannot deny how talented she is, that whole song, because she is singing to you. She is singing. She's, whatever point she's singing Korean, you can feel it. You don't be feeling a lot of what these girlies be singing about in K-pop, but she does that. You definitely feel what she's going through with this song. I said the song really draws you in, especially the guitar plus her voice combination. Like together, her voice and like the acoustics of it all. Because it's giving kind of an acoustic song. It's nice. I suggest listening to it. HotFelt deserves a lot more. I also feel like HotFelt and JB from GOT7 are so similar in like, I want to say artistic journey, but just the fact that like they seem like they really want to be soloists, even though, well, HotFelt definitely works better as a soloist than JB. JB needs a group, but just the fact that like they're just so similar. They look alike, and like they both do like sad, hot people music. It's fascinating. Like literally look at two pictures of them side by side. They kind of look alike on top of that, but they're not related apparently. I feel like some cloning has been involved. JYP, give me answers. Let me know if like how y'all think about that, because they look very alike. I'm just throwing it out there, and somehow they're not related, but I don't know. They kind of look like clones. I'm gonna leave it at that. We're moving on. We're gonna move on to MonstaX. MonstaX had a comeback called Love. This was an English song from MonstaX. And you know, I always thought, because MonstaX be coming back and back and back again, and back with another song, album, another album, club, another club, concert, no sleep, drink. What is that? You know that Lady Gaga like quote? That's what I was trying to do, but I can't remember it. Point being, MonstaX be coming back and back and back, but when they bring back English music, the English music eats. Like, the English music is better than a lot of English music in like the Western market today that we be listening to nowadays. As a K-pop group, BTS can't even do that. BTS English music is trash. It's catchy, but it's trash compared to MonstaX. MonstaX English music is quite meaningful. It's good. And they do a great job with it. Love is nice. With that sizzling at the end. Because, ooh, they are hot on top of that. MonstaX puts the monster. They put the MonstaX. Like, they live to the name. They live to the name. I think I would say this forever and ever on. MonstaX, you take one member out, they're still great. You take two members out, they're still great. You take the leader out, they're still fine. Wonho's gone, they're still doing great. They have faced like the battle of time, and they are still afloat, and they are doing quite effing well. Point being, Love is great. I was just listening to it, but also just like all their English stuff, like they have some of the best English music from K-pop groups that have ever come out. Point blank, period. So go listen to it. Love is... I don't even know what to say about it besides it being good. Like it... If you disagree, feel free to tell me. If you're like, no, the song actually sucks, but leave it in the comments, because I'll accept it. But I feel like everyone's gonna agree with me. MonstaX's Love is a great comeback. And that's that. We're gonna move on to Oh Brother. So it's a girlie that used to be in LOVELYZ. LOVELYZ disbanded. Tears. Bloom Entertainment sucks because of that, but you know, it is what it is. Used to be BabySoul from LOVELYZ, but she is this a debut? Yeah, it's a debut under, I guess, her actual name, Lee Soo-jung, with her song Walk to the Moon. Dalu Golaso. It's cute, I like it. It was giving kind of tropical, a little summery. Summer-y. Girl, my pronunciation, horrid. Anyway, cute vocals and chorus. She even raps a little bit. There's a guitar break. She hits a lot of basses within the song. And overall, it's a good song. The only thing is she just doesn't give main character energy being a soloist. That's the only thing. I just don't think she's suited to be a soloist. No. She has the chops to be it. Like, she's... Everything coming out of her throat, great. Love that. But actually looking at her and like seeing like the performance of it all, I'm kind of like, you got backup? Like, you didn't want to make this a subunit? Like, but overall the song is good. Good. It's nice. I can't remember how it goes. I wrote down the mean, oh no, 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 on to you. I don't remember how it goes. Actually, I'm gonna play it real quick, because why not? My laptop's right in front of me. But I like it. It's nice. It's just not like super memorable, because like there's not enough people talking about it. It doesn't have 1 million views. on the music video. It's kind of sad. So, like, it don't sound bad at all. It's nice, but like, you look at her in the music video, it's kind of like, it's just you? It's just you. There's no one else that you want to do this with? It's just you. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's kind of like, she's not a main character. Some people just don't have main character energy and she's not giving me main character. So I'm kind of like, why are you doing the solo? If she was doing a ballad, maybe. But like, even then, like, I don't know. Some people, I don't want to say some people are meant to be secondary characters, because that's not the case. Because like, you can be a main character even if you don't have the main character energy. But like, this is not giving a main character for me. I'm kind of confused because like, as a solo debut, you should be a main character, no? I feel like anyone can understand that. So that's where I'm at with her. I did like the song, but it's kind of like, it was alright. Yeah. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on to a comeback from Yoon's song called Bloom. You know, I liked it. I liked it because it was like male city pop. City pop is like, it seems like such a female kind of music genre, but it was like city pop with like a male voice to it, which was like really different for me to hear. Plus in K-pop, I was kind of like, what? I've never heard something like this before. So it was nice. It was different. It was refreshing. I said the song sounds kind of like Choi Hart's Elastic Love. I wrote Heart's Elastic Love. I was like, whose heart? Choi Hart's Elastic Love. But with a male voice. It's nice. Is it the best thing that I've heard over spring? No. But it's something worth talking about. It's something that I think everyone should listen to at least once and be like, oh yeah, like, he did a good job. Let's pat him on the back. Pat, pat, and like, that's that. We can move on. You can keep it. You can put it on your playlist. You can be like, oh, I just listened to it. I don't know, but I feel like it's something worth mentioning. I'm not super attached to it, but this is something I will listen to again after I record this Horizons hype. So it's good enough to talk about. It's good enough to put on your playlist. Yeah, but I'm not gonna be defending this far and wide, being like, this is the best song this year. Absolutely not. It's almost like defend this song with your life. I'll be like, just take my life instead. It's not worth fighting for. That's where I'm at. That's kind of dramatic, but like, that's the honest truth. That's the gospel truth. Okay, and that's that. We're gonna move on now to, oh God, we are now moving on to Miyeon from Idol with her solo debut called Drive. The first thing I wrote was yuck. The first thing I wrote was yuck. I said, I think Korea likes this music. I think Korea likes music like this, but is not doing it for me. I don't understand why this was a solo debut. It wasn't even giving B-side. It was giving mistake. It was giving, what is it called? Like when people be, it was giving demo track. Like, this is just so not good for me. It didn't resonate with me. I didn't really enjoy it. Was she doing the thing? I don't know. I can't even tell. I don't know what she was doing. It was giving beautiful gowns. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, beautiful gowns gets you a lot. In K-pop and K-covering and being into this kind of niche of Korean pop culture, it gets you far being beautiful gowns. I love that. I love that for her. I love that for anyone who could benefit off of that. It's not a talent, but I don't know, it's something. And people benefit off of it. Great. It is not doing anything for me. What the hell was that? I do not like it, no. If anyone likes this song and wants to describe why or like what it is about it that they like, I would love to hear your perspective. But it really didn't do much for me. It was just something that was visually pleasing, watching the music video. I think I listened to the whole little like EP mini album and like I just was not impressed. No. I feel like a lot of the other idol girls, I will be a lot more interested in seeing and hearing their solo stuff. But this, we could have saved this for never. Honestly, we didn't need it. That's that. We're moving on. We're gonna move on to Soyou. Soyou had a comeback. Come on, Soyou. Okay, I forgot about this. So Soyou had a comeback. It's called Buisness? Did I misspell it or is that the actual spelling? It looks like business but spelled wrong. I'm just gonna guess it's business. Anyway. It's pretty. It's pretty. I said pretty versus kind of drag, but the chorus hits and the rap is a nice touch. After the first verse is pretty good. It's giving mature R&B, sway with your partner kind of vibes. And I love me a song that's like a sway with your man kind of vibe. And that's what the song was. You just got to get through the first verse to the chorus because I don't like when I have to wait a minute to enjoy a song. That's not the point. Like, grab me by the intro. Grab me by the ear, then drag me in and be like, okay, this is what you've been waiting for. Not give me something where it's like, what is going on? And then the chorus drops. It's like, oh, this is what it is. At least, like, give me a sneak attack if you're going to try to do something like that. Because that wasn't happening with the song. Anyway, the song is okay. I need Soyou to do another Gotta Go 2.0. Something like that. Where it's like bold, confident, beautiful. I'm here. I almost want to say I'm queer. I don't think she's queer, though. Plus, it's Korea. Who's going to come out as queer as a K-pop idol at this time and age? Maybe by, like, 2030, someone will, loud and proud to the Korean public. But right now, that's dangerous. But anyway, I need something like that because we get that Soyou's a ballad girl. We get it. And you're good at it. She's good at it. We all know that. But the way Gotta Go hit and like no one ate that up, you need to try again, girl, because that could be her niche. That not only could that be her niche, but like she was good at that. It's like keep going with that. We already know you can do ballad stuff, and this is kind of what this was. It was like an R&B ballady kind of thing, which is cool, but like I want more. I want more from you, Soyou. Come on, girl. I know it's in you. I know it's in you. Come on, girl. All right. And that's that. Moving on. We are moving on to a guy group's comeback. ELAS. ELAS had a comeback called Creature. Not feeling it. Because I wrote comments and me reading it, I said the verse is kind of drag. Well, at least the first verse kind of drags. But the anti-drop, you know how like songs usually have a drop and then like the beat goes or whatnot. So it's giving like anti-drop where it's like you expect something like hard and to hit you. No, it like drops and like it's kind of silent and then they like do bare minimum stuff. But that part hits. The chorus is hot. That is a nice chorus. I said that the song is something that I'd like listening to in passing, but it will take me a minute to register that it is a ELAST song or this song called Creature in particular. Because I would need the chorus to figure out what this song is. The verses aren't doing much of anything for me, but the chorus is cute. If they did something a little more appealing for me with the verses, I would be on board. But y'all get into the chorus. And plus they're dancing with that chorus on top of that. It's not just like a little two-step. No, they doing the 4th gen boy group. We are hitting all the beats and shit. At least like take a peek at the chorus of this, because it's nice. The little drop, it's nice. But that's about it. That is about it. And I was kind of disappointed in that. So yeah, I need ELAS to do something a little more appealing for me. Which I can't remember what their songs were before this, which is not good because they've been around for a little bit. They've had at least, I think, 2 comebacks. Like, hello. Appeal to me, baby. Satisfy my needs. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to, we're gonna move on to ICHILLIN. ICHILLIN had a comeback. This is their 2nd comeback. They debuted like last year with Got Ya. Anyway, this song is called Play Hide and Seek. I like that the song has, it sounds like it's a sample of Roly Poly from Tiara in the song. I like that. I wish they explored that a little bit more. Overall, the song reminds me a bit of Signature with like, I don't know, like the format of it or like the way all the girls go about it. It's giving me Signature a little bit, especially since Signature has been gone since they did Boyfriend last year in like December, and then like they've been gone for 6 months. No telling what's gonna happen to that group. Anyway, back to ICHILLIN. It's okay. It's not their debut song. Their debut song was so good. The debut song literally had me bouncing on my bed. Literally. I was literally bouncing on my bed listening to that song. Like, I listened to it at like 8 p.m. that night it dropped. I was bouncing on my bed for hours. This song is not giving that. I want songs like that from them. Because they can do it if the debut is like that, so why can't they do this? Like, hello? What are you doing? You're embarrassing me. ICHILLIN, you are embarrassing me right now. I was rooting for you and you are embarrassing me. Do better. Do better. God, like... Don't you hate that when like a group debuts, they're like, yeah, they're gonna be good, watch y'all. And then like the comeback comes and you're like, what the hell are you doing? Like, not rooting for people ever again. But I mean, it was okay. It was okay. It was an okay song. It was better than the I don't know what song they released after Got Ya. I forgot it. I literally erased it from memory because it was not, no. I don't even want to talk about that song, but like this is okay for their first comeback because the other comeback does not count. I don't know what that song was. This is okay. It's all right. And now we move on. We're gonna move on to Moonbyul. Yes, Moonbyul. I used to call her the weakest link of Mamamoo, but I'm starting to get her little like plan of going about K-pop and whatnot. And it's working. She's just taking whatever concept and trying it out. You know, like you just try on different clothes, different shoes. That's what she's doing right now. And it's kind of working for her, which is kind of cool. Anyway, the point is her comeback called Cheese in the Trap. I thought it was gonna sound like Bees in the Trap, but I thought it was gonna be a rap song. It was not. It was another Disney Channel rock star moment, which I'm not opposed to. It was cute. But no, it's because I wrote not another Disney Channel rock star song. We already had Smiley from Yana. We had the rapper from Dreamcatcher have her solo. That was a Disney Channel rock star song. And then this came out and I was like, okay, not all of us can be Disney Channel rock stars. Like, do something else. Especially when she had that song, Lunatic, in like January, February. That was nice. That was a nice song. This It was not bad. I cannot say it was bad. That I would be lying. I wouldn't be able to say that with my whole chest. But it's like, girl, get your own concepts. I'm trying to jack other people's shit. You know? And some people aren't meant for everything. I feel like she's just trying everything. It's kind of like, it's not for you. No. Some people can't jump into everything and like sound good, and she's definitely proving that. Because her debut, girl, Mimu's debut was trash, but like this song was okay. I said her music exploration reminds me a little bit of Yubin from Wonder Girls. That Yubin from Wonder Girls is someone who can kind of dabble her foot into different things and still sound good. Moomyo cannot. She's not doing it right if she's trying. If she wants to do something like that, she needs to do like Yubin, where like it's like she just somehow places herself and like it magically fits. Or at least it seems and appears like that when you listen to it and you see the concept and stuff like that. Moomyo's not doing that successfully, so I'm kind of like, what are you doing? Because it just feels like you're jacking concepts at this point. Concept jacker. What are you doing? Get your own concept. I'm gonna leave it at that. I said the song was nice, but out of this year's releases, Lunatic is a lot better than She's in the Trap. But it's much better than Eclipse. And that's that. Like, as long as it's better than Eclipse, as long as it's better than the debut, you're doing something right. Right? And she's still around. She's a part of Mamamoo. She's not gonna leave. So, yeah, that's that. And we move on. This song is one of my top 5 for spring. So it's a girl called Minso. She had a comeback. I didn't know she had a comeback from her debut was called Is Who, and it was like this like Broadway, almost like musical theater kind of song, jazzy, a little bit like slinky, not sleazy, slinky, like sneaky, like a sneaky kind of song. She had comebacks after that. I was kind of like, oh, you came back since then? Because, girl, I feel like you've been gone for a minute. Because I feel like that song that I'm talking about came out in like 2018, maybe 19. But it's been years since I've seen her like have promotions like this. Anyway, point being, her comeback is called Self Trip. 내 맘대로 self trip. 내 맘대로 That song is hot. That's a hot song. Ooh, that song is hot. And I think the song is just about like, I need a break. Do something for me. Fuck the world. I'm gonna do something for me for once. I want to say that's what the lyrics are about. I tried to read them, but if you know me, do I like reading? Not really. Especially to comprehend? No, not really. I'm good at it when I commit to it, but for fun? But I think that's what the song is about. But it doesn't matter. The vibe of the song is where it's at. That's a good song. Put it on your playlist. It's one of my top 5 by far. Surprise, one of my top 5. I usually don't spoil it until the end, but like definitely one of my top 5. It's a vibe. The dance is really cute, especially the dance is a step up from her debut. Because if you see her dancing in the debut, the shoulders and the hunchback were serious back then, girl. She was still doing the step, but it was like, ooh, the posture. But whoever choreographed it for her this time really like worked with her body and made it really like fierce and cool and like edgy. I don't know if edgy is the right word, but it was definitely fierce and cool, that's for sure. She didn't have to do a lot. It was subtle too. And it was a vibe. And it's feel good. This is a song I be blasting in my car. I'm just like, hey, na 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 na. 내 맘대로, like, Get into that song. That's where it's at. That one, that's where it's at. Yeah. I'm failing to describe these songs musically, but just know that that's something you need to listen to. If you need to get into like, what kind of music is surprising? Like, that Minso Self Trip. Go listen to it. And so we move on. We move on to DKB's song called Sober on Chihei. That song was good. That was a good song. Not gonna lie, it's a good song. I think DKB announced that they're touring, like having a North American tour maybe soon after they dropped the song. And I was like, really? I don't know y'all were gonna tour around here like that, but at the same time, their sister group Brave Girls is touring at the same time. No, their sister group Brave Girls is touring right after DKB. So it makes sense. Because they're trying to get that international money, not domestic money, international money. Makes sense. But back to Sober. Sober is good. They're definitely giving like the hood music. There's a hood vibe to Sober, that's for sure. It's a little nasty, balls hanging low, grounded, what up kind of song. I like it. I just don't remember how it goes like that. It's a little forgettable. A little. But, like, if you like songs that... This is some club music. This is some hood club music. Antia, hey. You want to do like this? Hey. This is not something I usually do, but like, I can catch the energy. I'm here for that. I'm here for it, because like, most of the time, guy groups be doing stuff like that. I'm kind of like, but DKB's doing it. Antia, hey, Antia, hey. Like, yeah, they did that. Is it on my playlist right now? No, but I would consider putting it on if I remember. It's not an urgent thing I need to put on my playlist, but it's something I will listen to for sure. Full through, I can't promise, but like at least a little bit to get the vibe. Antia. For someone who does not like guy groups like that, DKB definitely does the trick, like does the job. Catching the vibe, give you something to listen to. Yeah, I'm here for it. It's a good song. I hope their tour goes well too. I did want to say that. I hope their tour goes well. But yeah, that's that. I enjoyed it. All right, last song of April, and then I'm gonna go to May, which is exciting. The last song of April was by Psy. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh yeah. Oh, you know, don't you know? Girl, it's the way. Psy is like in his 40s somewhere. I'm gonna look up how old Psy is actually. But it's the way Psy is in his 40s somewhere and he's doing better music than like most guy groups. As a soloist! And he is... what? 44. He is 44. And he's doing music better than your favorite guy groups right now. By himself. Make that make sense. It doesn't. It does not. Why? He's such a pioneer of K-pop. Like, granted, Gangnam Style by itself, pure gold. But like, he still has it. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, it's only laughable how like, I don't want to say just talented he is, because it's not just talent. Like, he's just really effing good at what he does. Like, he's meant for this. Oh, I forgot to say the effing title of the song. That is great. That was a good song. And then Suga from BTS is a feature of it. The dance is fabulous. Psy gets some bomb-ass dancers to dance behind him. And they really ate that stuff up. And the thing is, the choreography is never like that hard, but like there's a swag to it that only certain dancers can do. And he always gets the perfect dancers to do it. It was just like, wow. That song is what we needed right about now. He literally just swept all the other guy groups and like, especially guy soloists. Male soloists in K-pop are not that poppin' right now. That's just a fact. Like, there's not a lot of them that like really pop off like that. Especially like, cause like Taemin's gone. Kong Daniel's a soloist, but like, is he like that popping right now? No, he's still popular, but he's not popping. Like, I can't think of that many male soloists in K-pop. There's like, oh yeah, they really doing the thing. They're really like getting the attention on top of that. Psy is light years ahead of too many guys in K-pop right now. It's amazing. It's amazing. And he's 44. He's twice as old as most of the people in K-pop right now. Twice! Are you serious? Better think about it twice. Hello? And he is eating your favorite guys up. That is... Go ahead, Psy. Go ahead, Psy. Because this song was it. That was a good ass song. Wow. It's like kind of embarrassing. It's like he's just so good. Good for him. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Good for him. Yup. And that's that. And there we have it. There is April. Now, let's move on to May. So, May, we are starting with a debut from Les Sserafim. I called them like Styrofoam until they claim that they deserve such a sophisticated name, because what kind of name? But this debut was fierce. That was a fierce ass debut, girl. I had to turn sideways because it was such a good debut. It was also because my knee fell asleep, but you know. Anyway, Fearless was fierce. Is the song amazing? No. But it was good enough to be like, okay, this is different from a girl group nowadays. It was different enough. And they delivered. They sure did. They sure did deliver. There's also been a nice little mashup. This guy called Anthem on TikTok has done a Fearless with a Cassie song. And it's hot. If you have not heard it, you should, because that mashup is way better than the original song itself. And that's the only way I will listen to Fearless now, because it's just so much better than the song. It's so much better. Plus, Anthem is fine, girl. Anthem, if you were watching this, you were fine. And I would take you on a date. Like, you good looking. He's cute. He's cute. Anyway, Fearless is fierce. But not only that, like the whole album, I was not expecting it to be that good. It might be an EP. I see album out. Even as the EP, it can count as an album. Let's not get too technical, y'all. It's not that deep. But all the songs on that little EP album and whatnot were nice. That was nice. I think the only thing about the group was like, I wish they had a more significant rapper in it, because when I first heard Fearless, I was like, there's no rapper. What's going on? But then I realized this girl was like talking in the song, and the talking was supposed to be someone rapping. I didn't realize it until I watched like a live stage of them doing it. I was like, oh, she's supposed to be rapping. Got it. Because, you know, some girl groups just be talking, like, that's supposed to be the rap, and it's kind of like, okay. We were honestly spoiled in, like, second gen, like, 2.5 gen, when, like, the rappers actually rapped in girl groups, but we'll save that for another time. That's the only thing I wanted from, no, it was that and, like, someone who, like, really hit some, like, significant notes, like, maybe started belting, or, like, hit a really high note, or I don't know, had like a real distinct, like, unique voice that you don't be hearing through the audio that often, something like that. That's what I wanted. But overall, the group is nice. They are a very pretty group that dances very well. They are performers, that's for sure. The singing is like up there as well, but like they are definitely performance based. You can especially get that with their B-side called Blue Flame. Blue Flame is fierce. I love Blue Flame. Blue Flame has been stuck with me a lot more than Fearless nowadays. And Fearless has been rampant over the past month, May to June, like being now. It's June 4th as I'm recording this. But girl, Sserafim did that. It is a shame that one of the girlies is on hiatus already because of bullying. We're not going to talk about it, but that is a shame. Because how do you not catch that before you put a fucking girl in a group? Make it make sense. And that's that. We're moving on to... Oh, okay. We're moving on to iKON. iKON had a comeback called But You. Here's what I wrote. I'm surprised with how much I like this. Because I think the last comeback from iKON, or maybe two, I was like, who is iKON at this point? Because B.I left and then the music completely changed. Like the sound, completely different. It was like, who is this group? Huh? But no, this was a good song. This was good. I was surprised at how much I liked this. It was giving The Weeknd a little bit with like that kind of like space boy, star boy, space boy kind of stuff that The Weeknd be doing. But it worked, and they made it work. It was a chill, head-bopping kind of song where you could get up and dance to it, but you could also just chill to it too. It gives you the opportunity to do both. So it was something that was like, I want to say stimulating. It's not exactly the word I want to use, but like it was something captivating enough to be like, okay, I'm into this. And I think that is really clever of iKON to do, especially since I'm still not used to this pivot of iKON's music, because I'm so used to iKON were like the pioneers of like the hip hop sound in K-pop for years. And then B.I left and I was like, what? So this pivot of them doing like this like pop music, maybe a little bit R&B, is kind of like, what is going on? But if they're going in this direction, I don't mind. It was really good. I honestly think if iKON had their brother group Treasure's song Jig Jin, it would be a rap. I would like Jig Jin from iKON. That's a fucking iKON song. I don't know why they gave it to Treasure. But you know, But You was nice. I honestly feel like But You could be given to Treasure, and then Treasure should give Jigjin the fuck up to iKON, because iKON did it better in their little demo that they did. Oh my god. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah. But You is good. I suggest listening to it. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. And now we move on. We move on to a soloist, and he's male on top of that. It's a male soloist in K-pop. You don't hear that. You don't hear about that often. Anyway, Woods had a comeback called I Hate You, Nano Upshi. The aesthetic of the music video was really cute. It was giving like 90s, early 2000s pop, punk, rock kind of aesthetic. The song sounds kind of like an anime opening or ending rock song that you'd be hearing. I enjoyed it. It was nice. It was kind of giving Disney Channel Rockstar, not gonna lie. But Woods has been doing this kind of sound concept for years now. So it was different than all these people who are hopping onto this year. Because there's been a lot of people doing this. I'm gonna be a Disney Channel music star all of a sudden this year. Wiz has already been doing this, so he don't count, but it's kind of sounding like it at the same time. But it was cute. I like it. Wiz is doing his thing. He's in his own little lane right now. There's not much more to it. I enjoyed it. The music video is cute. I really love the aesthetic of whoever like recorded it. I don't want to say produced it, but like made the music video. That was nice. They did a good job with that. And yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye out on Wiz because he's consistent. He's consistent. I'm just not like really attached to him right now either. So once he has that one song, I'm like, ooh, Wiz, hey. That's when I'll be excited. Right now I'm like, okay, you're doing what you can do. And that's cool. And that's that. We move on. We're moving on to Alice. So Alice, formerly Elris, had a comeback after, it's been a very long time. Years, I don't know how many years, it's been too many years though. So they had a comeback called Universe and Me, Neone Uchu. Cool. Anyway, the song is a ballad. It's like a pop ballad. It's kind of giving Luna 1/3 Sonatine kind of vibes. Pop ballad, right. It's pretty good. I'm just not a pop ballad girl. Like you play a ballad in front of me and I will close my eyes and start falling asleep. That's what ballads do for me most of the time. It's all right. They were dancing too. They incorporated the cool thing about it though, like they had a dance to the ballad and that was cool. But they also had chairs. Like some of them were sitting down, some of them were standing, and they had like different like gestures and like port de bras and reaching and arms that made it cool and not like super ballady where like they just sing with a mic. That's what really sends me to sleep. But like they were kind of dancing too. So I was like, okay, they're doing something. I just don't really want that. I don't really want that from them. No. I honestly just want Sohee from the group to break off and be a soloist. She had Spotlight and Hurry Up, and those were the best songs of anything that Alice or Alice has done so far. And I want Sohee to be able to explore that by herself because I don't care for the group like that. But the song was okay. I'm just glad that they're still around and they're trying. But I don't know, try a little harder because a pop ballad, I'm good. Especially because like I think their debut was like We First or Pow Pow, one of those two. I don't know We First is even their song or not. It might be a LOVELYZ song, but I think Pow Pow is their debut. That compared to this song, what? Girl, stop wasting my time. Get Sohee out of this group and make her a solo, damn it. Like, she could be a phenomenon by herself. Seriously, a phenomenon. But they wasted her time. They're wasting my time, too. They're wasting our time. Stop it. Seriously, like, damn. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Alice was okay. Yeah. Moving on, another debut. This debut is by a group called Classy. I don't know what it is with people putting, I think those are called semicolons. It's like the two dots, like a period and like a dot on top of it. Is that a semicolon? Is that an hyphen? Girl, I don't know. No one talks about these little punctuation things like that, so I don't know. But that's in the fucking name. Like, what is... Anyway. Their debut song is called Shut Down. And immediately you listen to the first verse, like the song, I'm like, this sounds like Paint the Town. Like, in the intro of Paint the Town. It's not the... I wouldn't say the verses, but it's like the instrumental tracking. Because it sounds kind of like Paint the Town. It sounds kind of like Bling Bling's oh mama, oh mama, oh mama. Like the background music. I don't know what exact word you would say for that, but like the background music is given like that tropical, upbeat kind of feel with like the intensity and like the boom, 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 boom with like whatever, it might be drums. I am not that familiar with instruments to be saying a whole lot about music, but stay with me now. It sounded like a Paint the Town ripoff when I first listened to it. I was like, they are not ripping off Paint the Town. Are you serious? Don't be ripping off Luna like that. Get your own sound. Get your own sound. Seriously? But the song keeps playing and then the chorus drops. I'm like, okay, I can get into it. Like, it's a decent debut. They're on my radar, but it's not something I'm dying to listen to either. I honestly thought this group was the ILY one group from last month. I thought they were the same group, which is not good because like those are very similar debuts. They were very similar, so I'm kind of, yeah. But like it's good. But it's just like another girl group debut at the same time. Like it's not anything where I'm like, oh okay, I can get into this. It's just like, okay, like they debuted and they sound like Paint the Town. That's what resonated with me most. I don't feel like that's good for a debut. Like, hello. Especially when you have like Sserafim debuting like within days of you, and like they have definitely made their own unique little niche existing, and then you do that. Disappointing. But you know, they might have a comeback and they might redeem themselves. But shut down. It's okay. We're gonna move on to a comeback from TXT called Good Boy Gone Bad. This song is good. I've been enjoying it a lot, hearing it in passing, but it's not something that I've been listening to full through. But I had to listen to it to remember it, in all honesty, I'm not gonna lie. It's just because I'm a girl group stan. Y'all can understand that, right? Anyway, I do like that they're kind of doing this like emo. Is this an emo boy kind of thing that they're doing now? This is kind of giving that BTS song, na 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 na, make money, make money. That song is kind of what this reminds me of. But then I realized they're under the same company. I don't know, I feel like TXT is kind of doing what BTS is supposed to be doing. And like they changed the business model of what BTS was supposed to do and switch it with TXT. Like TXT is doing is it experimental? I'm gonna say experimental, but if it's not, just be like, it's not really experimental Horizon, and I'll be like, okay, it's not. But I don't know, like TXT is kind of experimenting within their sound, and like BTS is the one who's like trying to sell out and like do English-based things nowadays. They recently announced the comeback BTS that like they're gonna promote in Korea, I think. I don't think they're promoting actually on the shows, but they're supposed to be promoting in Korea with a question mark, which I haven't done in years. But I don't know, I feel like this is something that BTS should be doing, but TXT is doing it. And they're doing it really well on top of that. So back to TXT. TXT is doing this really well. Like this little emo, what is it? It's not scene kid, it's like fuckboy, like a fuckboy kind of concept that they're doing. I'm into it. I can get into this. This is nice. Good Boy Gone Bad. I like it. And the title is not this long Korean sentence like it usually is from TXT, which I enjoy a lot too, because I be looking at the titles of some of their title songs and I'm like, this is a lot of syllables. What is going on? Like Blue Hour? Can y'all say the Korean title of that and like read it to me if you don't know Korean like that? No, right? Because I took many semesters of Korean. I could barely even read it. Like, what the... Anyway, the song is good. I like it. I like the concept that they're going for. They're continuing on. And they're just exploring at this point. And like, they're doing a really good job. I really appreciate that. I wish BTS would like kind of look at them and be like, oh, maybe we should do that too. Like, duh, that's what you're supposed to be doing. But you know, it is what it is. Good Boy Gone Bad. Thumbs up. Especially for a guy group. I don't be liking guy groups like that. Keep in mind, I do not be liking guy groups like that. But this song was nice. I do not be admitting that with guy group music that often. But this is a nice song. I do enjoy it. Yeah. They did that. Oh God, okay. We're moving on. We are moving on to a group under Rain's company. Yes, Rain, the one who did Rainism and I'm dirty, sexy. That one, yeah. The song is called Fame. Yes, Fame. I wrote for being a group under Rain. I'm still expecting more, but they're still doing all right. The song is all right. You can tell that like they're doing what they can do. But it's just like, okay. The music video was cute. I do like the music video. They were like avoiding some lasers and like people were shooting arrows. It was giving kind of like action movie. That's cute. I like that. The song was just okay though. I like the house music elements that are in it, you know, giving a little house vibe. I do like me some house music. That was cute. But the song reminded me of 86 a little bit, when 86 was like really like the pop-in sensation, because 86 we've been dying down a little bit. I'm not really happy about that. I'll talk about that later. But the song alright. I just the main thing that I have note of is like I don't really get a sense of who Cypher is just yet musically. Because most of the time when people be releasing music in K-pop, you can at least get a sense of like what they're trying to go for musically with like what they're doing, and I don't get what Cypher is supposed to do. You know? What's going on? And for a group that's supposed to be under Rain's company, like what are you doing? Because Rain has been a legend for a while, and what is this? It's not bad. That's the good thing though. It's not bad because there's been a good amount of guy groups where like I definitely am like, what? Disappointing. But this is just like, okay, you did something. It's just not enough. To be under Rain's company, like I have higher expectations. That's all. And yeah, we're gonna move on. We're moving on to. I like this girl. So she is one of the, I'm gonna say female rappers in like the K-pop scene that's still like remaining somewhat relevant. I mean, when you think of K-pop rappers, you're probably gonna think of like CL and Jessi, but Yeji has been sticking in there. She's been fighting her tail off to stick around, but she's doing it. She came back with a release. She had a release called Acacia. And I wrote that she is, I don't want to say representing, but like the way that she bridges singing and rapping and like a K-pop kind of sound together, like a lot of people can't do that right now. CO does it well, but CO not, like, you don't really know CO for singing. It's just like, she's just a boss. But like, Yeji be singing and then rapping, which is like diff for the girlies in K-pop that be mainly rapping, get on this. At least check her out, because like she been around for a minute, because she used to be in Fiesta. Fiesta was hot. Ooh, when did Fiesta debuted in 2011, 2012? Around that time, when like Gen 2 turned into like 2.5 or 3. And she's still doing the thing. She's a good rapper, but she's also singing, and it's like really nice. Oh, and the thing that I noted the most was that I'm confused on why she's not getting a lot of attention for this song. And I want to blame whatever company she's under, and like lack of promotions. Maybe it's just me that likes it a lot, and like it's not good to like the general amount of people. I can accept that, but like we gotta put respect on her name, because she is still doing the thing. Because a lot of female rappers in K-pop can't even do that. Are you serious? Hello, you know? So yeah, Yeji definitely did the thing with this song. It was nice. It's not one of my favorites from her. I prefer Me Meow from her and Secreto from her. That was last year. They were both last year, I think. But just the fact that she's sticking around and doing the thing, hop on it, because like we need people like her to stick around. Especially pave a way, because the girlies are doing this. Like, I need more girlies rapping in K-pop. Actually rapping, not just talking, like rapping. Okay, and that's that. We move on. Ooh, this is one of my favorite. Okay, this is one of my favorite songs from the past two. Was it spring of 2022? B.I had a pre-release. It's featuring Davida, but it's a collaboration with Soulja Boy. Why Soulja Boy is in this, I do not effing know. If you listen to the song, by the time you get to Soulja Boy's part, you're so in the groove of the song that it doesn't even register that like Soulja Boy is a part of the song, because the beat and the rhythm just like really captures you with like the way B.I is in it, and then Davida's voice, gold, love it. But I have a friend who's like a huge B.I, like she would lick the sweat off of B.I.'s neck. Like that's how much of a fan she is. She said that Soulja Boy ruined the song. And I was like, damn, I guess there was no saving it, huh? But then I listened to the whole song. I was like, no, it's still good even though Soulja Boy's in it. I don't know how he did that, because Soulja Boy did kind of ruin the song. Like, if Soulja Boy's part wasn't in it, it would be so much better. But even though he is in it, it's kind of like, okay, you still did that. Yeah. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Yeah, yeah. Oh. I don't know why I'm just so down. Anyway, the point is the dancing. The thing that makes the song so good is not only the song is good, but then you get all these dancers that are like killing it to the song as well. These are a lot of 1 mil dancers, so if you don't like the 1 mil style, then like, so be it. But they were dancing the little tushies off, that's for sure, because like they really are hitting it to the song. It's overall, girl, this is fierce. This was a fierce. It's only a pre-release. Like, damn, this should have been the comeback. It was only a pre-release. Ooh. B.I.'s good. That's the point. B.I.'s really good at what he does. So, get into it. Get into it. That's one of my favorite songs over the past 2 months. And we move on. We're going to move on to the comeback that the boys dropped called She's the Boss. The boys are really hit or miss with me. I have a lot of friends who are really into them. And like they send me pictures and like stuff to try to get me into them, because that's the only way I'm really gonna get into a guy group, because it's hard. It's hard out here as a girl group stand trying to get into guy groups. But my friends be trying. I'm very thankful for y'all who do that and try, because I can't do it by myself. But listen to the song. Wasn't feeling the rap at the beginning. I was kind of like, what is going on? But then they started singing. And I was like, oh, okay, I can get into this. I like it. I was on board. I think the main takeaways I have from this comeback are that the boys are really good. You cannot deny that the boys are really talented. And I really appreciate with the boys that they have a real diverse range of like what people sound like vocally, and like with the raps and the singing and stuff like that. There's a lot of different varying sounds you're gonna hear throughout the whole song, because they're different, which is, you don't get that in K-pop that often, because a lot of people in K-pop groups and stuff like that, they be sound like the same person the whole effing song, and I'm like, is this a group or is this the same person? Like, but the boys, you got some high notes, you got some low notes, you got some rapping. It's a lot. And then the boys are hot on top of that. And you got different variances of hot, from like cute to like real fucking manly, sexy. Like it's great. Yeah. Get into the boys. The boys did that. It's not one of their best comebacks, that's for sure. But it's still good. I like that they are coming back. Yeah. I'll leave it at that. The boys did that. I just don't think it's one of their best comebacks at all. That I need to make sure is like clear. It's not one of their best comebacks, no. But it's good. I'm still stuck on like The Stealer. That's a good song. Okay. And now we move on from the boys. We're moving on to a release from a girlie called Yoon called Real Love. Now this song was sent to me, like suggested to me to listen to, because this is not like a known name. I don't really know who Yoon is. I don't even know if she's from like a produced show or something like that. But she's a soloist. She has a release. And with the solo, what I appreciate about it the most is that no one in K-pop sounds like this right now. It's like an R&B kind of sounding song. And it samples, I don't know what song it samples, but like the song be like, me so horny. And I'm like, but it's still, it's a vibe. It's a cute little, like, it almost felt like a diary entry. Like a cute little girlie writing in her diary about real love, real love, real love. It's cute. Don't get on me because of my singing. I'm a great singer. But anyway, it's a cute song. It's really sweet. I'm feeling it. I wrote it has first date and picnic vibes. True. It's true. It's something like you might hear in a coffee shop too. So if you like stuff like that, get into it. Get into it. It's a good song. I like it. It's on my playlist already. So that's how much I like it. Like, most songs that I've been reviewing for Horizon's Hype aren't on my playlist as I'm doing Horizon's Hype. This is on my playlist. I've been listening to it. So like, it's worth adding to your set of songs. I'm just saying. So yeah, Yoon's Real Love. Get into it. Real love. So cute. Okay, moving on. So we have a pre-release from a soloist called Babyana. Babyana, I believe she used to be a member of Evolve. Evolve was a group from, I think, nearly 10 years ago. But the most relevant member right now is Say. I don't know what she's doing right now. I don't follow her on Instagram anymore. But like, Say is like the Korean R&B goddess at this point. But back to Babyana. She used to be in a group with her, I think. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. And this pre-release is giving like Grimes. I've heard people compare the song to Pink Pantheress. I think that's how you say her name. If you like stuff like that, you're definitely gonna like this. Someone, what was it called? Nugu Promoter said that if you like Grimes or Pink Pantheress, you're gonna like Babyana's song. And it's true, it's nice. The song is definitely, you don't have any sound like this in K-pop. There's no sound like this in K-pop right now. No one's doing a sound like this, which is great, because people be trying everything in K-pop at this point, but people doing something like this, no. This is new for K-pop, and as a soloist, like, wow, you know? So, getting to Babyana, I wrote it's one of the best releases this year. Like, because it's so different. You like, the fact that you don't have access to this in K-pop until she did it, and like, it's good on top of that. Damn, you know? I wrote it's very different. The music video has a strong 90s influence. The aesthetic gave kind of like Aaliyah, kind of like the space themed vibe of like the late 90s and early 2000s when everyone wanted to be like a space girl, like Sailor Moon, like Xenon the Teenage Witch. That's what I was about to say, but I don't think it's that. Xenon she was something, right? No, the space, I don't know, just Xenon. I don't know. But like, just like space, you know, and like that 90s aesthetic. The music video also had like Bjork vibes too. Not like auditorily or like with the song or sound or anything like that, but like the aesthetic had Bjork vibes. There we go. And it reminded me of J-pop a lot too. There's one, I have a J-pop song in my playlist that like remind me a lot of this. I can't remember the name of the person, so I'm just not gonna say it. But like it gives kind of a J-pop vibe as well. It's pretty intense, but it's like nuanced with a tender calmness that doesn't make you anxious. I don't like music that be making me anxious. I'm like, what's going on? This song kind of borders like calm and like something that will make you anxious. It was kind of like arresting chaos. That's what I like music like that. It's like arresting chaos. It's like, okay, it's not overwhelming, but it's not underwhelming either. It's one of those. Yeah. I think the biggest takeaway I had from it was that once you listen to it, there's so much going on musically within the song that it's easy to want to listen to it again. Because it's like, wait, that was a lot packed in one song. And I want to listen to it again. That's what I did a lot. So this song is great. It's like, I don't remember what exactly she's singing. Because I don't know, it's more about like the song overall than just her singing. Like, she is singing in it, but like just like all the beats and like the rhythm and all the like syncopations and stuff like that within it, it's just so interesting. And like, you don't have a lot of that in K-pop right now. So she's someone to look out for, because I don't know if she has something even better than this. Pre-release? It's a pre-release. It's not even her debut, it's a pre-release. I don't think I even said the name of it. The song is called Space Mulan. I've been talking about this song for like, I think 3 minutes. I don't think I even said the name of it. I'm so sorry, y'all. But yeah, it's called Space Mulan. If the debut is better than Space Mulan, she's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Cause, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. But that's definitely one of my favorite songs over the past 2 months. I don't know if it's in my top 5 per se, but it's definitely up there with at least the 3 that was like absolutely in my top 5, you know? So get into it. You know what other song you should get into? Deep, 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 dun, 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 deep, 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 whip, whip. I don't know what she's saying, girl. Point being, Girls' Generation had a comeback. Just kidding. It was Hyo from Girls' Generation who had a comeback. The gag was Girls' Generation had a little Instagram and they promoted fucking Hyo's solo song, like all of Girls' Generation was finally gonna come back, which we've all been waiting for years. And then they faked us out. They're like, just kidding, it's just Hyo. Which there's nothing wrong with, but it's like, don't fucking edge us like that. SM, god damn. Anyway, Deep is a great song. I'm a fan. The only thing I wrote about it as a note was yes. So, yes. Like, it's a great song. I do feel like a good amount of Hyo's, like, title tracks, Alexa would fit and do better. But, you know, we can say that for another day, because that's a very hefty argument to go through. But do I think Alexa would do better doing Deep? Yes. But Hyo definitely killed it. The song is great. It's definitely giving that. There's like this electronic vibe that she has a lot of the time. I don't know what kind of electronic it would be, like EDM, techno, house. I don't know what word it will fall or category, genre it would fall under. But I like it, and that's what matters. So having that sound that I like musically, along with the choreography being made by Holy Bang and Honey J, girl, this eight. Get into the choreo, girl. Get into the little flick. Ooh, it's hot. This is a hot comeback, yes. Is it gonna be memorable? I don't think so. Completely, no, I don't think so. But it's a moment. It's a hot moment. It's a hot moment right before summer starts too. So yeah, I like it. Hyo's Deep. I'm a fan. That was a good song. It was a good comeback. Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to another comeback. It's from a guy group. I really like this guy group. Astro had a comeback called Candy Sugar Pop. And I noted Astro was a really big hit or miss with me, because they're like, Astro's a group where like when they're around, I'm paying attention. When they're not around, I forget about them. Even if my friends talk about them every day, if they don't have new music coming out, I'm kind of like, okay, why are we talking about them? And they're usually around in some capacity, but like, I don't know, like they don't really register with me. Like, even when they're promoting, they feel like a distant memory. This is how I feel about Astro. But they're still really talented and hot, and like I really like them. It's just like, I don't understand why they don't register with me that much. It's so weird. And I'm gonna talk about the song soon, but like I feel like some groups have to disband before they register with me, because that's how I was with Rainbow. Is a good example. Rainbow's a girl group where like I hated a lot of their music, and then they disbanded. I was like, wait, this makes sense now. I had gotten older too, and then I went back to Rainbow's music. I was like, wow, this is really good. Why didn't I like it back then? I feel like that's what's gonna happen with Astro. Like, if they ever disband, I don't think they're gonna disband. One of them's going to the military, but I feel like they're still going strong. But I don't know, I feel like they're not registering for me just yet. But with this comeback, girl, so Astro started with like a cuter concept when they debuted, and I've been paying attention to them since debut. And the way they returned to the cuter concept, but it was just like a refined cute concept, where like there was like a mature approach to the cuteness, and like you could just tell that like they're more experienced and seasoned as like performers and singers and dancers overall. Like you could tell that like, yeah, we're here, we're going out with a bang. It almost felt like they knew that like, yeah, like Astro's never gonna be the same after this song, so we're gonna make sure this is a good song that y'all can all have and like love together. Candy Sugar Pop. I hope I said the title of the song already. I don't remember if I did or not, but it's called Candy Sugar Pop. It's good. It's good. It's a good song. I enjoyed it. I said it's definitely hot. Astro is definitely hot. Get into them because they are definitely slept on. I said they really showed how talented they are with this one, and they really delivered. Even if like you don't resonate with the group per se, you can see that like they are doing the thing. Absolutely, like you can't deny that Astro is doing the thing with their comebacks, and the song has a good vibe. It's really uplifting and cheerful. It has a nice groove to it too, which is like sometimes it's all you need, and like they do it really well. So yeah, Candy Sugar Pop is nice. Especially like I don't think a lot of guy groups are doing that cute concept like they used to, but like Astro did it with like a mature sense, and like you definitely don't see that often anymore. So they did a good job. They did a good job. All right, we're gonna move on. Oh my god. So P Nation has a guy group now. They are called TNX. I think that's how you call it. I don't know. TNX. Their song is called Big Kya. I don't know if there's an English title to it or not. I'm reading my notes for them. I said a lot of electronic noises are already on edge with them. So the song is okay. It's good. It's okay. It's between good and okay. I said, but they're hitting it. They are hitting it. Like, C.I.T.T didn't let them just go straight into the wolves. Like, they look like they've been training for a bit. The song, it's okay. I want to see what they do next. But like, you can tell from the way they perform and like the rappers that they could be a force. If they have the right song, they could be a force. That's for sure. That is for sure. They could be a force. I wrote that they could easily have that song and pick up momentum, especially being associated with Psy and P Nation. And it's true, because all the P Nation kiddies be doing really well with their music once they get that one song. Overall, for a debut, it's good, but compared to like there have been some strong debuts lately, and this wasn't a strong one. No. We have a lot of what they are doing with this debut song already, so it's kind of like, you didn't want to do something else, you know? Like, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. We move on, oh god, to this comeback from AB6 called Savior. Savior was a little disappointing. It's good because it's AB6. AB6 doesn't release bad songs because they are a good group overall. But it just doesn't live up to their former title songs. I was talking about that earlier. I don't remember what song I was talking about it with, but like back when AB6 was debuted and they had like Breathe and I mean, The Answer is a good example. What was the song? Love. I'm blind for your love. Dun, 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 could be. I just combined Blind for Your Love and Ready to Love by 17. That might be a good mashup. Someone hop on that. Wow. Anyway. I love being intuitive and psychic. Anyway, but Blind for Your Love, Breathe, The Answer, Close is a good one. What the fuck is going on? It's not bad. Let me stress, like this is not bad. It's just like, it's a high standard for AB6 because they've been so consistent with good music. So the minute they do something that's like okay, it's kind of like, okay, why are you making okay music? We know you do good music. Do more good music. Stop doing okay music. And that's what this is. It's okay music. If I want okay music, I will listen to one of these other guy groups where I'm like, yeah, the song's okay. And there's a lot of them that I've been talking about like that. Not for AB6. And AB6 is one of my favorite guy groups. What are you doing, AB6? Please step it up. Like, Savior's just okay. I feel like it was one of those songs where it's like, okay, their entertainment is Brave New Music, I think. So I feel like Brave New Music was like, I need to keep these boys relevant. Let me make sure they have a cute little song right now to make sure people still have AB6 on their radar. But honestly, I could have waited. I could have waited for them to make like a good song for AB6. Or at least had AB6 have a good song. Cause what? Savior is just not living up to the AB6 standard of title music. I would say maybe even B-side music, because even the B-sides be pretty good too. And like, Savior, it was a little bit of a letdown. It was a little bit of a letdown. And I'm gonna leave it at that, because step it up, AB6, because like, y'all definitely should not be leaving us with music like that. Not bad, but it's just not good enough. And we move on. We move on to, we move on to a solo debut. This solo debut is from a former G-Friend girlies. Already the standards are low for me, but I liked it. I liked the song. The girlies, Yerin had a song called Aria. Aria's good. The first things I wrote as notes for it was that it's cute and forgettable. That's sick. I said cute and forgettable, so very G-Friend of her. Well, that's where I stand with G-Friend. If you don't agree, then I understand, but that's how I stand with it. But I love the song. The song is really nice, but like the song needs to be in my face to enjoy it, and like people aren't talking about the song much at all, so it's kind of hard for me to be like, oh my god, I love this song, because like no one else is sharing it. It's one of those songs like if you hear it a lot, like it will catch on with you, but like if you don't hear it a lot, it's kind of like, okay, you had a song, how's it go again? That's how I feel about it right now, at least. And yeah. I said that Yerin kind of reminds me of Soohyun from ONEW Musician too, and I feel like if Soohyun had the song, it would have kicked off more. I just don't like G-Friend girlies like that. I am biased. I don't like G-Friend girlies like that. So it's okay. I do like the song, but like I just don't like her. Like her. But like she does the song really well, and like the aesthetic of the music video and like how she looks in it, it's really nice, it's cute. I can get with it. Am I gonna put it on my playlist? I think I will. I think I will, but I just don't like her. But I like the song. I do like the song, that I can say. But again, I'm not a fan of the G-Friend girlies. They don't be giving me anything. They give me nothing. And that's that. All right, we're moving on. We are moving on to... I want to talk a little bit more about Yerin, because I said, I feel like, no, along with practically anyone. So I'm talking about Yerin again, because I can't leave it. Because the song is good. The song is good. It's just like, anyone could have did the song and did good. It's one of those songs where it's like, anyone can do this song. I said, yes, Soohyun from ONEW Musician could have done it really well, because I feel like they look alike, Yerin and her. But I said, along with practically anyone else who's a little bit more charismatic compared to Yerin, who's kind of dependent on that girl next door passive giving me nothing aesthetic. And if you disagree, you disagree, but like that's definitely how I feel. Because it's not giving enough. It's not giving enough. But overall, Aria, good song. It's just, performance-wise, like, paint drying might be a little bit more interesting at some moments. Not the whole time, but at some moments. So, yeah. And we move on. We're moving on to GOT7. GOT7 came back, y'all. We thought they were gonna disband. They didn't. They came back. They came back with Na Na Na. Excuse me. And the comeback was nice. It was chill. It was a chill comeback, but it was really good. The comeback sounds like a B-side, and that's kind of like, okay, GOT7. But it's one of those B-sides where it's like, oh, that B-side could be something though. Cause you know how like there's a good amount of groups that like be dropping B-sides. It's like, why was this not the title? This almost has that energy. Doesn't completely, but like it almost does. So I had a friend who told me that this song kind of gives them like the A vibes, and GOT7 did A back in A, like that kind of chill vibe. It's like that vibe, a little watered down, but it's still like good. Is it amazing? No, but it's good. They're chilling. They're not performing real hard like they used to. And the thing is, if it had better choreography, I feel like it would have kicked off a lot more. Because whoever choreographed that, like, don't make them choreograph anything for GOT7 again. Because if they were dancing a little bit harder, people would have... The song would have been circulating more. People would have been talking about it a lot more. I'm shaking my head because I'm like, why didn't they get, like, one of the J Park's 1 mil buddies to choreograph it and do something real extra and fancy? Because it was definitely a step touch kind of choreo, which is nothing wrong with, but like whoever made it needs to step touch a little more cleverly, because there's ways to step touch and make it look good, and that wasn't at a GOT7 level, no. But overall, Na 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 is nice, because like they're back. At least we know that like they weren't kidding when they said we're coming back and like we're still staying a group. That's the good thing about the comeback. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that, because I want to move on to, oh my god, Lunar Solar had a release because they're fucking disbanding. I am so disappointed, because I was talking about, oh, I'm so glad that Lunar Solar had this holiday comeback in December, even though I don't like it that much. I hope they come back with a song soon. Girl, they're disbanding! But they had a release before they disbanded, and it's called Do You Want to Get Down? The first thing I wrote was, I can't believe my bitch is disbanded. Facts. But the song is cute. It's a little bit of an instrumental chorus, but it's like a dance EDM ballad, which is a little different. You don't get those that much in K-pop now. It sounded like a disbandment song too, but I'll take it, because I do like Lunar Solar, and they deserved a lot more attention, and they could have had a lot better of a run if they were run by a different company, that's for sure. I'm so disappointed they're disbanding. They could have been a force. They were so good, like vocally, they had the visuals, they danced pretty well. Their company effing set them up. I'm so pissed. But anyway, this song is like, okay. I'm just glad because like they left with a song. And the song's not horrible. It's not bad either. It's just not good. It's kind of like this like mediocre song, but at least they left me with something. So I'll take it. Like, I guess I'll take it. But it's all right. I'm just sad they're leaving. Like, ugh. I hope they like all rejoin a new group together, because I like them together. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna leave it. And we're moving on to Lightsum. Lightsum had a comeback called Alive. And the first thing I wrote was, this is something Weki Meki should be doing. Because where's Weki Meki? But anyway, back to Lightsum. Lightsum is finally doing a girl crush concept, which is what Cube seemingly trains all of their girlies to do. Because when you think Cube girl group, you're probably thinking of Idol now, but I would rather think of 4Minute. And Lightsum was not living to that legacy with fucking Vanilla or Vivace. Like, what? And now they're doing this, which is like what they should debuted with concept-wise. But here we are, third song they released, and it's okay. I said that the formula of the song was pretty predictable, and I don't think that's good at all. Like, not making predictable music. Like, why? Why make predictable music? Just make something a little bit different, you know? But it's all right. I said overall the song is cute, but again, predictable. But also the song reminds me of something Signature or UA would do. And it's like, why is your music reminding me of other people? You're in Cube. Cube is kind of known. Like, they're not like a top 3, top 4 company, but like they're a known company to make some decent stuff. And the thing about Cube is like Cube has a lot of like, maybe like personalities are the word within the group, where like they all have any member in a Cube group has their own little shining thing about them, but you never really get to see the light of it unless they like, I don't even know, but it's like you can tell like all of them have like a little shining thing about them. It's just like, what exactly is it? Because Cube is not utilizing it, you know? And that's what's so frustrating, because I feel like it's the same thing with Lightsum. I mean, with Idol it's a little bit more clear, because like you can kind of get a glimpse of everyone, because Soyeon has a big hand in what's going on with the group. They don't have that in Lightsum, so it's kind of like, so what exactly are y'all good at? Because granted, like, we know that like they have some good dancers in there, and like there might be some good singers. I don't know who, because I don't know any of their names, but like there's definitely talent in that group. I'm kind of like, what? Where? What? I don't want to have to spend video after video watching to figure it out. Like, I should be able to figure it out through the comeback. That's why I'm complaining about it. I don't want people to be like, well, actually, this girl's good at this. Like, okay, I don't see this in the comeback, though. That's the point. The comebacks are the title tracks, not even the comeback, like the title tracks is supposed to be how I get into the group, not me researching the group far and wide. There's too many K-pop groups to be doing all that. Hello, show me the title track, quick. They did this 10 years ago with 4 Minute. Like, why can't we do it now? Hello. Hurry up. I feel like Lightsum should take the As One sound like they did with Vivace and go with that. But, I mean, if they do this Girl Crush thing, that's fine too. Because those girls look like they were trying to do Girl Crush this whole time. But after watching the music video, they look kind of confused in what exactly they're supposed to be doing at this point. So I'm confused too. And that's that. Period. I have like 5 more songs per. Let's see if I have enough storage to record the rest of this. All right, so we are going to talk about Kong Daniel. Yes, Kong Daniel had a comeback called Upside Down. And the first thing I wrote was, he's doing music that groups try to do and barely succeed in. But Kong Daniel's doing this music by himself as a solo and is eating groups up. That's fierce. This song is good. It's an amazing, but it's good. Like, it was a nice comeback. The song is nice with a lot of ease. It's chill, but it has that rise and fall narrative that keeps you interested. And a lot of songs don't be doing that nowadays in K-pop. There's a lot of songs I'm like, what the hell is going on? But this song was nice. And then he had some high notes at the end. I was like, I didn't know Kong Daniel could do all that. So he leaves you a little surprise every now and then. That's good. Hello. Get into it, you know? That's some good stuff. Kong Daniel's still around and doing the thing. And good. At least you're consistent. I still don't understand why he hasn't had like that song where like he's definitely put on the map and like becomes like a real phenomenon. Cause like he's still popular because he had like the produce like legacy behind him, but like I want him at like a Taemin level where like everyone's like, oh my god, you are a star. That's Taemin level, you know? Or like Wonho level where it's like, oh my god, like I can't stop talking about you because of your Instagram and like you're a thirst trap, or like something like real relevant where it's like, oh my god, like I can't stop talking about you and thinking about you. That's what I want. Like near obsession. I need him to get to that level. I don't know how he can do it, but like that's what I want from him. So hopefully he finds something that makes him even more, I want to say palatable. Yeah? So, I want more for him. Because Upside Down was good, but like, what else he got? What else he got? Because I'm here with you. Let's go. That's where I'm at. So, I liked it. It was good. Again, I want more. All right, moving on. Oh, we have a comeback, finally, from the girlies Bandit. So, Bandit is a group that's under the same company as Chang'a. Where is Chang'a? We don't fucking know, but at least we have Bandit, question mark. But anyway, Bandit came back with a song called Venom. And like, it's good. Is it great? No. But it's good. And it's like, okay, at least they came back, because it's been years. Literally years. I think the last comeback they had was Jungle. I think Jungle was 2 years ago. I think literally 2 years ago, yeah. Like around May 2020. No? I think I'm right. Anyway. I'm glad they're back. The song is good. Band has always been a solid group, so I'm not even that worried. I'm just a little weirded out by the choreo, because Bandit used to get down with their dances with the title tracks, but the choreo for this is like a lot prettier, which makes it clean, and that's nice, but like they used to do clean dances and get down, so why are they doing this pretty dance now? And granted, it's not like super pretty because they be having a lot of gun symbols with like their hands and stuff, but like it's a lot of arms and hands and like poses and gestures, which is nothing wrong with. I'm kind of like, why are we changing it up now? 2 years and they not getting down? They just doing, I want to say they just doing this, but like they're doing this. Okay, that's a concept, but I want them to get down. I want it like a Dumb 2.0 or like Hocus Pocus or something a little more meatballs, but like all the kahunas. Like give me all of the, give me what you got. It's been 2 years. What have y'all been doing? I know you've been doing more than Venom. Venom's not even bad, but like I wanted more. We waited 2 years and that's what we got, which I'll take, like great, but what else? Because it wasn't enough. It was like steak with like no potatoes. Like, thank you, I love steak. Where's the potatoes? That's where I'm at. It was all right. Yeah. Moving on. Ooh, this comeback's hot. 17 came back with a song called Hot, and that song was hot. I can honestly leave it at that. But no, the 17 be doing the damn thing. That's for fucking sure. That is for fucking sure. This hot is hot. It's hot. Ooh, it's hot. Fuck, that's a hot song. Yeah, that's a vibe. I don't know. 17 is doing the thing. Yeah. Like, and they're one of the guys, like, they're practically at, like, where EXO was, like, 5 years, maybe not 7 years ago. I think it was 2020 because of the effing pandemic. But anyway, how, like, EXO used to be, like, the most popular group. I don't know, 17's, like, practically at that level of where EXO used to be, like, 7 years ago when, like, Call Me Baby was a thing. And then, like, Monster and, like, all that. 17's, like, at that stage. They are beast. Hit after hit after hit. Like, they're just keeping momentum on top of that. Like, that's... I'm not even, like, huge fans of 17, but, like, I can't deny how good they are. And that's what a K-pop group should be, you know? So I can't deny that the song is hot in more senses than one. So yeah, get into hot. Shit. And let's move on. I'm gonna move on to I'm gonna talk about NCT Dream with their song Beatbox. Have I listened to the song completely? No. The only thing I know about the song is that my friend did a reel of it and got shared on the NCT Instagram. It has nearly 1 million views because of it. What the fuck is this? Y'all. Okay, it's not for me. No, not for me. But it's good. I be complaining about NCT songs like every other month because they be releasing anything and like you just go with it because like overall NCT is like one of the most talented groups K-pop's ever gonna have. But like they be releasing anything. What is this? A mess is what it is. But like it's okay. I feel like if I listen through it full through and then everyone hypes it up, then I'll like hop on board, be like, yeah, I guess it's good. But if that's something like on first listen, I'm like, oh my god, I love beatbox, play the beatbox. Like, no. Girl, anyways. But like, it's good. It's good because it's NCT. It's good because it's under SM. It's not good because like, it's a good song. It's just like, Anyone could do this song, but because NCT is doing it, it's like, okay, well, great. You know, I'm kind of tired of that from SM because like, they be releasing anything. Like, next thing you know, they're gonna be farting in the mic for like half an hour. And everyone's like, oh my god, magic! And I'm like, no. that's where I'm at with, what is this? They stress me the fuck out. Anyways, we're leaving it. So that's NCT Dream's Beatbox. It's alright. It's alright. It's good. If you like SM stuff, you're gonna like it. But I'm kind of tired of NCT getting away with doing mediocrity. Like, give me gold every comeback. Okay. We're gonna talk about another comeback. I have 2 more songs, so we're nearly done. This is called Stupid O'Clock. It's by Victon. Victon is good, but I haven't heard much about the song. Ooh! Okay. I'm kind of shocked by this. I had to skip the verses because I knew if I just listened to that, I wouldn't be a fan. But this is good. See, okay, so I have a friend who is very into Hanse. And they post about Hanse all the time. Hanse is very sexy, so I had to pause it at him rapping because no telling what was gonna happen to me and my body if I kept watching because he's very sexy. Victor is really consistent with like making music in their own little niche, and I don't know, they're kind of hard to keep up with because like there's not a whole lot of people talking about them, so it's kind of hard to like enjoy them within community because a lot of the time to get into K-pop songs and make sure like you really like the stuff, you need a community to help, not exactly help you like it, but to like it with. And like especially with guy groups, like if only a few people are liking it, it's kind of like, so why like at least for me, because like I need a community to like these guy groups. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Girl groups I can like by myself, but guy groups, like them with me, you know? I'm surprised by this. Stupid O'Clock is nice. That's 50 million views, as it should. It should have more in all honesty. Victor has only been going up. Like they haven't been like, I want to say slacking's not the word, but like flopping isn't the word either. But I don't know, they've kept their little like, this is who we are, and they just keep going with it, and they just keep exploring and like passing the ball, and like the orbit just keeps traveling. I love that for them. Like they have their thing. It was good. This is good. I'm surprised. I didn't listen to the whole song, but I don't really need to, because like I can trust that Victon's songs are good. Victon is like, this isn't a group where like I want to listen to their music full through at the same time, but I can appreciate good music when I hear it. And that's this song. So Stupid O'Clock. Get into it. If I didn't say the title already, Stupid O'Clock, pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. All right, and we are at the last song. Come on now. All right. Last song I'm talking about is by soloist. It's a comeback. I don't know what her debut song was, but her name is Moon Soojin, and the song is called Right Back. It's featuring Taber. I don't know who Taber is, but it doesn't matter. This song is Promise That You'll Be Right There. If you want to whine on your lady, man, Thady, or gentle them, this is the song. This is Promise That You'll Be Right There. Then there's a face down, ass up, like winding and grinding. This is the song. This is a good song. I had a friend send me this, and I was like, okay, it's a soloist. I haven't heard of her before, but I feel like this is gonna be good. And I listened to it, I was like, oh, like, it's giving the R&B vibes, which is great. But this song has specifically like a kind of like an island feel, wind your hips. It's real chill, it's a vibe, but it's still like, it keeps you on a high the whole song. And that's kind of hard with the vibe, like vibey, but it still keeps you on a high. That's diff. For K-pop, on top of that, it's in Korean. I don't know if the whole thing is in Korean, but like it's by a Korean artist at least. This don't happen often. This isn't normal. It's not normal, y'all. But they did that. Moon Soojin did that. This is a good ass song. I would say this is one of my top 5 for spring. So I said 4 are my top 5. I have one more to put. But yeah, that was a good song. Of all, essentially of all of these songs that I've released throughout the past 2 months, and she's not under like a big label. I think it's a subsidiary of SM. I had a friend tell me this. I want to say she said it was a subsidiary of SM, which, hey, more power to you. You're connected in a way. But damn. And there was like a little bit of a dance to it in the music video, and I wish there was more to it because I would cover it in a heartbeat. This song is fierce. Like, I put it on your playlist now. This is one of those songs. Like, I guarantee it's a vibe. You would enjoy it. Go listen to it. It's good. And honestly, she has a whole like mini album, EP, whatever. I don't know what it's called. But either way, whole thing is good. There's 3 songs I like a lot. It's this, Right There, Right Back. I think Out is another one that I really like. There's one more, I forgot the name of it. But I was impressed because the whole album was a vibe. Good stuff. Like she's good. She has that like Miyeon kind of feel where like she does R&B and a lot of the music is kind of consistent, but like it's a little like it waves a little bit of like, okay, there's a little bit of something different, but like if you keep listening to it, it can get flat. But if you pick specific songs by itself and then play some other stuff around it, it's great. It's one of those, you know, so be careful. Don't listen to the whole thing like over and over again, because you'll probably get tired of it. I personally can kind of get tired of it within, like if I listen to it back to back for like 3 hours, I'll probably get tired of it. But like if you play like right back and then mix it with some other songs that you like, perfect. Because it's a nice little switch up. It's a perfect song for like a playlist. So highly suggest it. Please listen to it. That's a good ass song. That's one of my favorites of summer. Not summer, spring. Girl, we still spring. It feels like summer because it's June 4th and it's hot. But, you know, that's spring for y'all of 2022. Let me get y'all my top 5 real quick. And then I'll get back to you. All right. So, top 5. We have, obviously, 1. Kwon Eunbi with Like a Glitch. Not me trying to sing, but like a glitch. And moving like a glitch. And then we have MinSo with Self Trip. 내 맘대로 Self Trip. 내 맘대로 나. And then we have Psy with that, I like that, I like it, baby, that, I like that. It's like that, Joe. That, I like that, I like it, baby, that, I like that. It's like that, Joe. And then we have B.I. featuring Davida. We're not mentioning Soulja Boy because he ruined the song, but BT. I can't sing it. Oh no. Make you go bit too. Ooh, that song's hot. That's a hot song. 5th song, Moon Soo-jin with Right Back. Promise that you'll be right back. Right back. And then I'm gonna have a special mention to Baby Yana's song Space Mulan. That song is fierce as hell, y'all. Please go listen to that. That is a fierce song. I hope she does well with her actual debut whenever that drops. And yeah, that is spring of 2022. I'm so glad I came back with a New Horizons hype. It's been kind of hard. So if you made it this far, or if you even watched any of this, especially if you made it to this point, to my top 5, thank you for making it to this point. Please like this, comment on the video if you agree, disagree, anything, literally anything. Like, I love interacting with you all, and I hope this is a resource for you to get into more and different K-pop songs than you usually listen to. That's the point of this. So again, comment, subscribe to Studio SMH. It means a lot. It keeps me more motivated on top of that. If more people are subscribing, please subscribe. And yeah, I hope to get back to you soon with more Horizons hype. June should be fun. We'll see. There's some exciting things on the horizon. Haha, no pun intended. And yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.